In a recent development, Ioan Georgel Christian Flore, a member of a Romanian group involved in a scheme to steal bank account numbers at automated teller machines, has been sentenced to 6 years and 3 months in federal prison. Welcome to Scam Alerts, the channel dedicated to exposing scams and individuals who break the law. The group placed skimming devices and pinhole cameras in ATMs across Michigan, Iowa, and Nebraska, resulting in a theft of over $500,000, as per federal prosecutors. Another co-defendant, Marius Mastan, has already been sentenced to 4 years and 5 months in prison. The sentencing also mandates that Flore pay $587,529.50 in restitution, the same amount that Mastan is required to pay. Assistant U.S. Attorney Clay Stiffler has revealed that the scheme was part of a larger conspiracy that used skimming devices to steal bank account information from customers. Numerous financial institutions in Battle Creek, Benton Harbor, Arbor, and the Detroit area fell victim to this scheme. For instance, approximately 300 debit cards were compromised at one Battle Creek credit union. The skimming devices were cleverly installed in ATM card receptors to gather vital information, and hidden cameras were placed to capture personal identification numbers, PINs. Stiffler's sentencing memorandum revealed that the perpetrators left the devices in the machines for several days to collect as much data as possible. Following this, they would transfer the stolen information to cloned cards and note the PINs. The money would then be promptly withdrawn from the account, often up to the daily limit. Flore played a significant role in this criminal operation, including cash withdrawals, device installation, and card cloning. He and Mastan specifically targeted credit unions without chip-enabled ATMs, while also disabling chip readers on other machines to ensure default usage of magnetic strips. Such thefts are rare, since criminals typically require the PIN to access the funds. Financial institutions, unaware of their customers' PINs, often fail to detect fraudulent withdrawals until customers report them, at which point the funds are long gone. Flore and Mastan were apprehended on May 22nd while driving in a white cargo van registered under Flore's name. Michigan State Police's license plate reader program had recorded the van on I-94 during the times of the crimes. Investigators alerted law enforcement that the van was headed west on I-94 toward the Indiana border. Subsequently, the police intercepted the vehicle in Hobart, Indiana, as Flore and Mastan were en route to Chicago after making cash withdrawals using the stolen data in the Detroit area. During the legal proceedings, Flore callously justified his crimes by asserting that only banks were affected. However, the losses attributed to Flore amounted to $587,529, and an additional $202,000 was prevented due to fraud alert software. Defense attorney Heath Lynch contested the extent of the losses, arguing that his client was wrongfully held accountable for Mastan's actions. The FBI, in collaboration with the Michigan State Police, had been investigating an extensive ATM skimming network when Flore and Mastan were apprehended. According to a criminal complaint filed by FBI Special Agent Brent Johnson, the crimes began on September 1st, 2019. Video surveillance provided evidence of the duo making fraudulent withdrawals. Further investigations revealed that Flore and Mastan are originally from Romania. While Flore had overstayed his immigration status, Mastan is a lawful permanent resident whose immigration status is set to expire in September 2023, as affirmed by U.S. Immigration and AMPL Customs Enforcement. In terms of financial repercussions, the losses suffered by the affected institutions were not covered by insurance due to not meeting the required deductibles, as explained by Stiffler. Thus, the banks had to bear the burden of this theft themselves. The sentencing of Flore and Mastan serves as a stark warning to other criminals involved in similar illicit activities.